Okay, welcome back everybody. This is week 32 of the Outcast Order Dungeons & Dragons 3.5 edition campaign. We are currently starting part 2, Smurrrrh's Alive. We're cooking or eating in Rick's place, and I think I've said this at the beginning of every part of every week. We're going to kill the book.
Dude, this is like self-assured.
I've said it 32 times.
Like this is
8.
a religious ritual.
Yeah, 32 weeks, 5 parts. Every single part, I think I've said it. We're going to kill the book.
And you know what?
Maybe this is the day. This could be the day.
I can just imagine what's going to happen when you finally do. It's like, all right, guys, welcome back. And, oh, by the way, we killed the book.
The book's dead, and Colby committed seppuku because he had nothing else to live for.
Well, he tried to, but he was wearing Smurrrrh's armor at the time, and he just couldn't do it.
So he's literally just sitting in a corner hitting himself.
Why won't I die?
Why is it so easy for everybody else?
So, Riclamin, you have you're all cleaned up, ready to go. If you can just shoo the servants that are trying to polish your armor before you head out off.
Yeah, I'd be like, get out of here. Just wave my arm at them. Flee, peasants.
Be
Like
gone,
this.
little people.
They head out, bowing the whole way. Wheeling carts and trays and...
I looked over at Rick and I just say, "You're really getting into this whole lordship thing, aren't you?"
Getting into?
You see somebody walk by the door with 3 elven women in chains.
I say, hey, Ricky, I think that one was looking at me, pointing at one of the servants. He gave me the stink eye. I don't know. You better keep your eye on that one.
I don't think there's any laws against giving the stink eye in this town.
I don't know. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
You might
Not
have
yet. I heard there's a recent stealing law that was passed.
I'm just saying he was stealing a few looks.
Boondell Monthly. Oh, you get that issue too? Stealing now out of a question.
Riclamin Monthly.
Like Gentleman's Quarterly.
Oh boy.
Distinguished persons only.
Anyway.
So, the law is passed, and you hear the crier in town from here.
Shut up, crier. Suck it up.
What do you do?
Worst noble ever.
I had Colby the rod. You're telling me he has to be in close to use it?
How close?
Well, if one were to guess, we already got told it was like 20 feet or something.
Hey, what's this rod do? What's this for?
Sorry, I wasn't there. I was busy praying and researching my spells.
No,
There's a red gem on it,
Another
Smurrrrh.
day.
It looks like a button.
Hey, what's that button do?
You were there for when he told
Oh God!
Can I press that button?
No.
I quickly
Why not?
tuck it away in
Stay back.
a haversack.
Stay back.
How quickly?
You gotta
Hey,
do.
what's it doing?
Quickly and carefully, I'm
Stop
basically
talking.
just keeping
Listen.
him from touching it.
Okay.
Wait, Colby, let me see it.
Nope,
That's
in the haversack.
Okay.
You're
put you
no
in a headlock.
fun.
I'm gonna put him in like an arm wrestling move if I have to.
Have you tried to touch it on any trees?
I'm pretty sure the witch doesn't care whose blank soul she gets.
Guys, it's got one use. One.
What
Only
is it?
one use.
Tell me
You're
what it
literally
does.
preaching to the choir.
I'm getting to that. Smurrrrh. Stop
Get
it.
to it. You want one of your servants to help you?
It sucks the soul of whatever it's pointed at within 20 feet into the crystal in the wand.
So if you
When you
pointed
press
it,
that diamond.
you gotta. Okay, I gotcha. So if
why
you
don't we
wanted
call
to,
it a
like-
soul sucker.
Suck the soul of that guy who was giving me the stink eye. You just have to point it at him and press the button.
Yeah, and we could only do that once. I don't think the stink eye guy is going to be that much of a hassle.
I don't know.
I don't know. Did you see that
Why don't
stink
you
eye?
just give him the stink eye back?
Why only once? What's the deal? What happens to the? Is it filled up with the soul after, or what?
I think the magic leaves, and it just the soul is contained in the crystal.
So then, what do you do with the crystal? Can you eat it?
If you wanted to,
Go hear the door at the far end of the dining hall start to creak closed. Turn to look and see one servant just staring at Smurrrrh. It closes the door.
There's a monkey in my closet. He's evil.
soul.
I told you. You see that guy? That's the guy.
I saw that guy. He's just staring at you. And
What's his name? I want his name.
Evil monkey.
You're not sure you've seen that guy before, Riclamin.
I haven't seen that guy around much. I don't know his name.
You haven't been here in weeks. Have you seen any of these people?
I've seen a few of them. I recognize a few.
So you just let what if he's like trying to steal your diamond rod? Did you think of that? Then he's gonna point it at you.
But the diamond rod is on me.
Yeah, but he's a thief. He might steal it and point it at you and press the button and have your soul.
He'd be lacking hands if he tries to take it from me.
But what if he's really good?
Daylight
He was
Experiment,
very-
guys. Are we ready to go?
If he was very good, he wouldn't be getting caught.
Well, he's doing a good job because there he goes. All right, let's go. You make sure you still have the rod, Colby.
He's pull out this piece of cardboard that's got diamond rods written on it, spelled wrong. No. Oh, go ahead, keep going.
Is there like serviettes and stuff on the dinner table?
Yep.
There's
I'll-
like
I'll-
towelettes.
Moist towelettes?
No, like
Yeah, he has invented more towelettes in the packets and everything.
I will grab a handkerchief or whatever and wrap the rod in that before I put it in the haversack.
So you take it back out in front of Smurrrrh and then wrap it in that and put it back in.
Well, I think I would have grabbed the handkerchief, turned my back to Smurrrrh, take it out, wrap it, and put it back.
Okay.
Concealing
Hey,
it from
Colby.
him.
Hey, Colby.
Yes, Smurrrr?
What happens if that thing bounces around in your bag and something presses the button?
I guess we'll find out.
All right.
It is
what
a
if it's, like,
haversack.
pointing at you?
If-
Are you just gonna like vanish, or how does that work?
I'm pretty sure you'll know when it happens. The rest of the stuff in the haversack, nothing like that's ever happened.
Okay, so if it does happen, what do we do?
I don't care. I won't be me anymore.
Should we like
That's one way.
take the gem somewhere or eat it?
You can do whatever you want.
Oh,
Because it
okay.
will no longer be my problem.
But what if you're like in there and you're like, "Help me, I'm Colby."
He won't
Uh,
be Colby.
I won't be me anymore.
Oh,
you don't remember who you are.
no. So there's no way for us to give your memory back to you.
Nope.
What if I told the gem stories about what you did? Would that help?
I guess if you were to recap my entire life and tell this soul, then you could technically. You'd have someone that could pretend to be Colby really well.
I don't remember anything. Who am I? I'm Colby. You're Colby.
You're Colby. You're this powerful cleric guy.
Are you okay? Because like when we last saw you, you were doing this, this, and this.
Then you're a beekeeper and a dam builder and
And a bear.
and a bear.
How do we
do I
know
do that?
this isn't how you already became to become Colby? Dun dun
You
dun.
don't.
Anyway.
How do we know this isn't how we all started?
Oh, that's deep, man.
I know, right?
Remember, Smurrrrh, pass now. Puff,
Yeah.
puff, pass.
Yeah. All right. So the gem thing is safe in your backpack, you think, but if you turn into a gem, then we just, I don't know, find the book and give the gem to the book and call it a day.
Sure. Just at that
All
point,
right.
do whatever the hell you want.
All right. That sounds like fun.
Well then, looks like I'm
Let's
back
go!
in the game.
Are we off to see the wizard?
I gotta see Kaylin in town first.
Wait, there's a wizard?
You're a wizard.
Well, I'm here.
You're a wizard head.
You're up to see me. I'm already here. You don't know that I'm a wizard, technically. You just know I've been reading a book.
Actually, I probably would never call you a wizard, even if I thought you were a wizard.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a disgrace to magic.
Although I would still say you're already here. I'm right here.
I'd probably call you an archmage.
You know, I told you guys I'm a wizard. So yeah, here I am. What do you need me for? If we're off to see me.
I don't need a wizard. I need to go to see Kaylin in town.
Who's Kaylin? Do I know Kaylin? Is she cute?
I don't know. I haven't met her yet.
See the servants come back in, notice that it's nighttime again. They're cleaning up. I'm sorry.
Not that long.
It feels that long.
You know, like, we go into these epic battles that seem to last forever, but they're only a couple seconds. Feel
Whatever
like it's just-
happened to old Schmidt? Oh, he died last year, son.
I figured we could have some dialogue for a little bit, you know? Get to know each other. It's only been a couple months, right? Or weeks. I don't know. I lose track of time.
I'm just messing with you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just
Let's
having
go,
fun.
Rick. Come on, Smurrrrh.
Alright.
Let's
So
go
we're
see
going.
Kaylin. I need to find a cover for the shield.
Kaylin. So yeah, the shield that attacks you, you have to attack yourself. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to have to attack.
So what, are you gonna show it to Kaylin and?
No.
Oh. But if she's cute, then there'll be two of them, and we could each have one.
Yeah, but one will be evil and trying to kill us.
Not us. Her.
Well, I'll have the evil one. We'll worry about that later.
All right, you grab the evil one.
And you
grab
can have
the evil one. You do what you need to do with the evil one. We'll use the other one to make the covering. Oh, this is so wrong.
Come on, you know you like this idea, Ricky.
Wait a minute.
She does
That's
not
messed
consent.
Who is the evil one here if you're going to use the other one to make a covering for the shield? So, wow, that's bad.
Yep.
Elf-skin shield cover.
You know what, guys? I think I'll be okay on my own, and I'm just gonna head off.
And Colby leaves the party.
Tune in next week for Colby's solo campaign.
Yeah.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Welcome, it's Colby time. Welcome, it's Colby.
You need like frozen splash screens of his face.
Yeah.
With 3 stars around him.
I picture like some kind of anime thing where he's got like a sad face whenever he looks at Smurrrrh, like.
So you're sitting there listening to all this, Colby, and just remembered I rezzed you yesterday.
Yeah.
You were dead.
I'm desperately trying to recall, like, is there like can I refund on this spell? How does that work? Is there an undo? Did I fuck this spell up?
How long do I have to dispel this?
What's the warranty on this spell? I think I broke it.
Okay, guys, what are you wasting time for? Let's go.
I'm already gone.
Really?
I'm low. I gotta go. I told you where I was going. I went.
No, I was following you to the hot chick.
Okay. Then
With a
Colby's
potential
standing
twin.
Yeah, Colby's sitting there discussing with himself.
If I drop a meteor on them, both of them, does that make me evil?
Yeah.
He's already died twice. I'm not really killing him, am I? I'm correcting an imbalance.
Maybe I should have just brought him back as a faithful undead minion.
Huh. That is a good idea. And yes, you do have that option. Anyways.
Anyway,
Now that we've got that covered.
I don't think I have access to summon undead.
So, you make it out. Leave the manor house. Let me see here.
Bunch of giant munching on townspeople. Nom, 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 nom. Sorry.
Smurrrrh's like, are you gonna finish that?
Hand out a hand to you. There you go. Okay. No more issues. You leave Riclamin's manor house for good. We won't go back there. It is a silly place. You head into town. You remember he said that inn that was springing up by the portal.
Yes.
Anyone else have any business before we go get this taken care of? Any other forms of derailment?
No. Smurrrrh's ready to go
No?
see Kalen.
Okay. You follow Riclamin right into the inn. There, in the inn, Riclamin, there is a human man. He's actually putting it. He's still working on this place. You can tell he's building. He sees you come in. I'm sorry, I don't have many rooms. Lord Riclamin, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Greetings. Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Oh no, my name is Lars.
I am Lars. This is my inn.
Is this your establishment you're setting up here?
Yes, sir, it is. Still working on the name.
How about Lars and in charge?
Just looks at you and
I think he likes it. Not Strickland.
I'm actually looking for Kalen.
leaning towards Moondeep. Kaylin, she's staying third door on the right. She just got here the other day.
Do you have any drinks yet at this place?
Looks at Mr. Gree, who had just said Lars and in charge.
That's good. It's in his mind.
You see him, he looks, he thinks, he reaches behind the counter and pulls up a tin container. You recognize a tin container like this. You've seen one behind a bar before. He looks at you and thinks for a second.
Don't kill off any future NPCs.
Puts it back behind the counter and pulls out a bottle of a thick brown liquid and tosses it to you.
What's this?
A drink. You asked for a drink?
What kind of drink? What is it?
Strongest I have at the moment.
What do you call it?
That's Thudrud.
All right. I'm going to keep that for later. Thanks.
He just looks kind of okay.
I'll throw him some gold. How much? Here's some gold.
You don't even count
Get
it, you just give it to him.
Yeah, a total handful.
Okay, you throw him a handful of gold for a bottle of Thudrud. He takes it, looks at it. My apologies, sir. Take this. He flicks you a little token.
Okay, I take the token. I bite it.
You see Smurrrrh takes this little clay token, bites it, it breaks, he vanishes and reappears at the front door.
What just happened?
He just looks at him, shrugs, and gets back to work.
Third door on the right.
Third door on the right.
Give me one of those.
What?
Did he hand
What did you say, Colby?
each of us one of those?
Smurf threw him a handful of gold. He threw him one token along with that bottle.
I'll take one of those tokens.
I'm like, not bad. You got to work on your recipe a little bit. I can make them tastier if you want a couple tips.
You see him start shaking his head.
I'm just like, I know, right?
Come on, you know you want to change those into magic cookies you have to eat to go back to the
Oh God.
You see, he's still working. He's trying to ignore you, but you can tell he's shaking with laughter as he's building it.
Can I please have one of those things?
Hey,
It turns-
how much for more of your cookies? My buddy here wants one.
He turns to Colby when he asks for that, and you're with him?
Yeah, this is my guy, Colby.
He takes one of them out and hands it to you, closes it up in your hand, and just goes, "It's on the house."
Thank you. You
You
know,
might
if you
need
just
that.
gave these out, it'd probably be better in the long run, just saying.
Generally, they come when you purchase a room.
So those things, does that always make you appear at the door when you eat them, or what was the deal with that?
You're not supposed to eat them. You just break them and they bring you here.
Oh, that's why they taste horrible. Okay, that makes sense. I'll have another one here. Give me another.
Although if you did make a batch of cookies like that, you get like instant customers. You ship those off, and
He sees you, thinks about that. You see him whip out a pad and start writing.
now, Rick, are you still here, Rick?
No, I went down the hallway.
Do I know who he was going to see?
Kalen, he said.
Do I know what Kalen is or what he does?
No, he just said something about a shield cover.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the barkeep. Have any notable armor smiths moved in?
No, sir, just that Brit character.
Actually, come to think of it, this is probably not something an armor smith would deal with.
What are you looking for? I dabble. I used to have a.
I need a better one of these, and I point to the gem in my armor.
He looks at it. What is that, Jim?
Do I see him? Do I see this transaction going on?
Yes.
I say, hey Colby, why don't you get a better gem that stores more than one soul in the thingy, or multiple uses on it?
When Smurrrrh says that, you notice Larg gets visibly a little shaken by this. And I'm not sure if I can help. You might check in Waterdeep.
Just ignore my friend. I actually have no idea what he's talking about.
No. You listen to Colby, or he'll suck your soul up.
You've seen that my friend is clearly hit his head a couple too many times in training. Just ignore him for now. What I'm looking for is something to counter.
I'm doing this behind Colby.
I'm like completely like ignoring him. If like he pulls the focus of the innkeeper, I'll kind of like shift myself to like put my face back in his line of sight.
I'm also making lewd gestures behind Colby about him.
Now, armor enchantment gems. Do you know anything about them?
Armor what?
Armor,
He can't really hear you over all the Smurrrrh
armor
stuff.
enchantment gems. These things. This one lets me breathe underwater, right?
Oh, yeah, yes, I know something about those.
Haven't seen too much water lately, but I do keep running into a ton of people who seem to be able to touch me and kill me.
So you'd like a death ward?
I'm
No,
poking.
more
I poke
powerful.
Colby. I'm poking him.
You're poking him or Colby?
Colby, yeah.
Okay.
Your armor's good against me, Colby. I think you'll be fine.
Let me see what I can do. I've got a list of my stores here. I'll see what I have.
You have multiple
Alright.
stores?
It just kind of looks at Smurrrrh for half a second and like shakes it off and goes back to it.
So these inns are like a franchise, whatever that is.
And where did you... Okay. Yeah, it's an enchantment. Yep, that's just not... He says, let's see here. I do have this here. It's called a Crystal of Life-Keeping. This is a greater version. It wards you against necromantic and death effects. It grants you a competence bonus. Okay, hang on here. Let me read this off to you. We're going to go out of character. He's going to describe what it does. I'm going to describe the rules to you. Let's see. It grants you a saving throw bonus of +5 on energy drain, inflict, and death spells and death effects. In addition, if you fail a save against any of these effects, you can choose to reroll that save immediately. Functions once per day.
I need something a little more powerful.
You need enchants. Crystals.
Yeah.
are just
Yeah.
minor.
I don't think crystals are going to do it for me. What about enchantments? Who can do that?
I say,
I guess I need a wizard, eh?
I told you this guy means
Yes.
business.
As I say that, I suddenly realize what I just said and look
Yeah.
kind of behind me. And then
Yeah,
I
so-
realize he didn't hear me, and I lean in and I'm like, where's a wizard?
We haven't had one of those move in yet, afraid.
Okay.
You'll have to probably head into Waterdeep to find an
Water
enchant.
deep it is.
But yeah, it's the best I can do as far as the minor items. I'm sorry. I never really attained to that level. I am a wizard of a sort.
Oh, have you met Smurrrrh?
Hey, that's me.
He just looks at you. You see his lip curl? That's a wizard.
I know, right? Anyway, you two catch up. I'm going to go find my walking coin purse.
Catch up. We don't even know each other other than 5 minutes ago. I mean, he's Larson in charge, but that.
A lot's happened. You found out you're both wizards. You have so much in common. You should totally become besties. Bye.
So
You,
you acknowledge
you
I'm a wizard. All right. Yay.
Colby, you see, is before you even leave, he picks up that tin container he had behind the counter again and just starts grimly nodding yes. It's time for a drink. I call this Kool-Aid.
Is it purple?
All right. So you run over to Riclamin. Who, Riclamin? While this has been going on, you've got a small conversation going on. This elven lady, she moved up here from Everland. She's been having trouble. She's trying to find work to get started. She's been actually making the quilts and bedding for the innkeeper here. She wants to open up a shop here, but it's been fairly slow. Just the job with the innkeeper so far.
I would have went up with Colby. I would have just waved bye to Lars and went up.
See Lars just kind of shake his head like opportunity lost and put that tin container back underneath the counter and get back to work.
Is it the fact that there's not enough work here, or is it the fact that you just...
I need somewhere to work.
Right.
If you look around her room, it's pretty cluttered.
So I barge in mid-conversation. Hey, guys.
And, okay, so mid-conversation, I got this. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, as long as you provide me with a large piece of leather, I'm pretty sure I can make the That'll do. Holds his wing out.
So is this her?
This
What's
is
her name?
Kaylin, yes.
What's she look like, Sragg?
She's a very attractive elven woman. A blondie.
Yeah, I say to Ricky, yeah, she's pretty good looking. I wink at her.
You keep him for amusement, yes?
You have no idea.
I'm not his keeper.
I'm sure Riclamin would like to keep you for amusement.
When I was
I
young,
elbow
the
him
place
like
I
that.
lived would not have suffered you to live.
I got all kinds of deaths and lives about me. You can thank this guy partially. I point to Colby.
She turns to Colby. I look forward to hearing about each of them in detail.
I can't say I keep him for amusement. He's definitely has skills.
So are you gonna duplicate it with your shield, Ricky, or what's the plan? You know,
That's
Remember-
definitely subtlety is not his skill.
By the sounds of it, we might actually get the nicer one if you duplicate her.
As lewd as he was to me, I am a professional, sir.
We're all professionals here.
Can you guys just step outside for a minute? You're really hindering my efforts here.
Yes, Lord.
I'd be like, I just came from out there. It's
wait
all good.
Come on,
here.
minion. Let's go.
We're all friends.
Yes, Lord. You see her turn around. So you're Lord Milner.
Yeah, he's a
Well then.
real big deal.
I definitely could accommodate. I'm afraid the price might have to increase slightly. But
Yeah, he's got all kinds of money and servants, and yeah, he's a big deal. He has that big house over there. You should stop by sometime.
I also have more people I can deal with, so the price shall remain the same.
Ooh. Smurrrrh actually says that. Ooh.
you see her look slightly insulted. Very well, to find someone else for that price.
Yeah, you know, we set up that whole portal, the water dwarf. No, what's it called? Yeah, we had to do with that. We can just go there, right?
You hear Lars scream, "Bear! Bear!" Kaylin looks. Sees the bear outside. Starts trying to close the door.
Guys!
Colby, stop it! Sit! That Colby!
Lars is ducked, headed out the kitchen.
Look, I'm like pushing the door. I'm helping her with the door. I'm like, look, you do this task for me, I'll be more than generous with what you need.
So where's the bear at right now?
I think I'm like feigning, like trying to get in through the door. You just see the claw come out every once in a while.
That's
she's
just
like
Colby.
incensed, trying to keep. She's not even really hearing you. Sees the claws fighting at the door. She dives, rolls under the bed, and lets you open the door.
I would then go and sit on the bed.
Oh shit!
Are you sure that's a good
Is it
idea?
gonna like if as I'm getting up, if it's gonna crack, I'm not gonna get on it.
You're a bear, man.
I'm still. He's gonna have to bust the door. I was still holding the door.
Okay,
Either has
so
to do a strength check with me or whatnot.
strength checks. I love strength.
No,
checks.
I wouldn't oppose him like that.
Okay.
I'm attempting to be somewhat intimidating for this elf.
Are you gonna shut the door in his claws so we can hear the bear going? Oh,
That's a seal.
I don't know if you could you could tell by like the force or lack of force that I'm not actually trying to force my way in. I'm trying to help you put on a show.
When you didn't bust in immediately, I assumed you weren't. So
If he's still resisting, then I won't
as
push
soon
through.
as she jumped onto the thing, I was gonna like as soon as your hand was out, shut the door. And just kind of like, shoot.
Okay. So yeah, if the door shuts, then I will pursue any further.
Okay. So you can hear definitely she's crying in there.
it's okay. The bear's gone. You can come out from under the bed. It's just Colby. That guy who was here, he can go into bear
Incensed.
mode.
Kaylin, come on out. You're fine.
Riclamin saved the day. You should give him a deal.
You hear her cry out, "I'll build it for you. You just don't have me eaten by that bear." It's terrible, terrible place. I don't know if I want to stay here after all.
Build it, and I'll help you set up a shop. We could use someone with your talents around town.
And you'll get bear protection.
She says, "I'm sorry. It's just the green one was so rude."
You
You're
know, not everyone in this world is diplomatic or subtle. You're going to have to learn how to deal with that.
Yeah,
Yes,
this isn't Water Dwarf anymore, hun.
Okay, so I'll get to work on it immediately. It'll give me at least a few hours.
Sure thing. I'll go
I tap my wrist sundial like clock's ticking.
So a bear, an orc, and an elf leave a bar.
I'm back. I was drinking at the bar, waiting.
Oh,
As a
Okay.
bear?
No.
Did you have a bucket of tin juice?
I shifted back and
You just see Lars like pushing a bowl towards you.
Yeah, like here you go, bear. Have some of this.
actually, no, that would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? Okay, so where was this room? Like, was it further down the hall, or?
Down the hall.
it's not even a hall, really. Basically, there's a common room here, the bar, and then there's a line of doors on the same wall as the bar.
Okay,
He hasn't really got the second floor finished or any of that.
so maybe just kind of go back to when the door first shut. I turn around. I'm assuming the entire bar is looking at me.
Yeah, probably.
The only people in the common room at that time were Lars and people inside the rooms.
Okay, so
He's
he
basically
would have
just got
seen
the
the
first-
shift. I just
Okay.
grunt and walk over to the nearest bench, I guess, that I think I could fit my fat bare ass on. And sit on it and pound my paw on the table.
You see Lars, he grabs the bowl. And he starts getting this sly look and grabs that tin,
I growl.
puts it back under there real quick and pulls out a bottle.
Oh, man.
Pours you a bowl of wine.
I whack it off the table.
Oh, my God, I love
You
it.
see another side of Lars that you haven't seen before. You see him look at the shattered bowl and turn back around and say, "You know, I don't give a damn if you are a bear. You're going to pay for that."
I shift back into human form. Where did you get a glass bowl?
That was expensive, sir.
No shit, they don't even exist yet.
It wasn't glass, it was crystal.
Again. Why on earth would you serve stuff in crystal? Do you have
When you
bottle
walk in
service here
here-
too?
He's a
When you
wizard.
walk in with a noble, I'm assuming you can afford to drink out of it. But no, you break it.
Bring me a beer.
I'll have you a beer and your bill. Ruddy bears think they can do whatever the hell they want.
He's just muttering under his breath. Oh, my God.
See him come back over with a beer, slam it on the table, and just walk off after staring you down.
Thank you.
Supposed to be wanting chips with that.
Ew, no.
Oh, good, because you ain't getting any. Okay, so what are you two doing while this debate between, or no, this altercation, I don't know what you want to call it, interaction, probably the best thing.
We probably heard smashing glass, I'm assuming, or crystal at one point.
Yeah, a freaked out Lars trying to serve a bear who then breaks the bowl and pisses Lars off.
I would have looked at Riclamin at that point and just give a kind of shrug of the shoulder and a raised eyebrow, like,
Let's get you two out of town.
Hey,
Dress him up
Colby's
and
the one
take you
causing
anywhere.
problems.
Colby.
Hey. Can't take you around people. You threaten them.
Oh, that's Colby. He's a bear.
Who are you talking to, me or Smurrrrh this time?
Smurrrrh this time.
I mean, threaten them. I'm not threatening them. I'm just telling them the facts of the situation.
Let's just get out of here.
I'll catch up. I gotta settle my bill.
You have a few hours to kill.
I didn't break that much glass.
So he comes back out with your bill in one hand and an apron in the other. Slides the bill across the table. You see that he's marked it up and written them out, itemized this list. It's 15 gold for the bowl, 5 gold for the wine, 12 gold for pain and suffering, and a silver for the beer.
What is his name, Lars?
Yep.
So I give him the come closer.
He leans in.
And I put a sapphire out on the table and say, this should cover it, and I suggest you get more durable dining ware and get used to pain and suffering, because the kind of people that this city is going to attract, it won't be your normal noble houses.
He thinks about it. Takes the sapphire. I think you might be right. I'll begin work immediately on my serving staff.
Funny.
So, did Riclamin and I hear the rest of this? Are we downstairs at that point, or are we still upstairs?
There is no upstairs.
Oh, I thought we were. Well, are we around the corner then, or wherever we were?
He's still in the place? I don't know. He was waiting until y'all were leaving, I believe. Or y'all just all waiting around for here to finish?
No, we left there.
Okay.
We left there a while ago, right as you said this whole thing. Meanwhile, back with you, and you switched back to Colby.
That's why I was asking where we were.
I would have caught up with them after I settled my bill.
Okay.
Like, I assumed they left, and then it wouldn't have taken me too long, so I would have ran after them and caught up.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, you make Lars cook up his new idea for his serving staff and follow them.
I say, sorry, Rick, I don't think that quite went as well as I intended it.
I don't think it went any bit as you intended it.
But it was fun. I do enjoy seeing the uptight elves a little knocked down a peg.
Nah, Colby, you are unbearable. I'm
Just
nudging
shake my head at
Riclamin.
him.
We're not all that tight.
No, but generally most are. It's fun to knock them down a peg.
Just barely.
No, seriously. It wasn't funny the first time, Smurrrrh.
I got a few hours to kill. She's working on it. What do you want to do?
I don't know. Anybody else we can screw with in this town?
Why must you guys screw with people in this town?
There's only one person. The boss. Well, I wouldn't mind screwing, but we won't even go there.
Smurrrrh, you do what you need. You like. If the person's interested, then definitely have fun.
Oh yeah, don't worry.
Going by, you hear the familiar ring of hammer on metal and see Brent the blacksmith at work and his little forge that he set up.
I'm going to go over to him.
Okay.
And say, Brent, do you know anybody in Waterdeep who does armor enchantment?
No, sir. I can't say that I do. Most of my stuff's mundane.
Rick, did you come with, or are you nearby?
I would be at the inn, so I'm about like 30 feet from you.
Oh, okay, then I'll...
You're at the same inn we were leaving? You go back, or what inn are you at?
I'm not in it. I'm outside of it.
Oh, you're outside.
Right. So I'll walk back over. Say, thanks, Brent.
If you're looking for someone in particular, you might talk to that Lurla girl. She seems to know where everything is.
Who's Lurla?
Lurla? Willowbottom?
Oh, yes. Smurrrrh's sister.
The little green girl.
Where is she at?
Well, I don't rightly know. She was overseeing them putting that statue up in the center. Well, she's still there. Looks
Excellent. Is the statue, which direction from Riclamin is the statue? Opposite or same?
Straight ahead. Right in front of me, right back towards the inn for you. A little bit to the
Okay, I'll head. Okay, so thank you, and then I'll head up to Ricky and say, I've been wondering if there's something we can get to help us deal with some of these enemies that we've been encountering, especially the ones that seem to kill us. What's that?
Oh, sorry.
The ones that, I don't know. The one that just took out Smurrrrh, that was pretty devastating.
Oh, you mean like Soulfire?
Do you seriously know what that is?
Yep.
Sweet. What is that?
It's what's on my armor. It's
What are you talking about?
So
You guys
that's
talk
why none of the
strange.
enemies ever touch you, because they know you have that.
Yes. That's exactly why.
You guys have weird conversations. I'm just saying.
My armor is affixed with Soulfire.
That sounds
Makes
like
them special.
just what I need.
It keeps the bad guys from touching them inappropriately.
When I took a look at it through the monocle, it said it makes the wearer becomes immune to negative energies.
Could roll around in a ball of wraths and not care.
I'll take one, please.
But I don't know where you're going to get it.
Well, just so happens, apparently we know a person.
We do?
We do.
Willowbottom.
My sister.
Huh.
His sister?
Cut ahead to the
Or
next.
me. I don't know
So do
anything
you
about
know where to get
Soulfire.
it? If not, then I
Well,
must be talking about your sister.
Well, I'm Willowbottom. I don't know.
His mom?
My mom?
No, his sister.
My
She's
dad?
over there. Let's go.
And she knows somebody.
She knows a guy, friend of a friend, no name's true story.
So, yeah. Swing
Well,
ahead.
don't be expecting any kind of deals just because we're friends, Colby. I'm just saying.
I did bring you back from the dead and negotiated to have your eternal soul freed.
I don't remember asking you to do that.
You could have said no.
You were calling me. Like, it sounded like you wanted me back. I was at a nice place having drinks, listening to weird things. I'm just trying to help you out, Colby. Don't turn this around.
Incorrigible.
Oh, that's great. You can see her. She's overseeing them carving this large wooden. It's a large stone that she had rolled in here on the wooden wooden logs, whatever. They rolled it in here in one large piece of marble. It looks like almost, and
Almost
they're
looks like
carving
it's been
it.
removed from the water over by the waterfall.
Quite possibly.
They must be working on your grand statue, Rick.
My statue? That doesn't look like me.
No, you can't tell yet. It's not really got enough form to tell what it is. But she seems very intent on the detail.
I'm clearly taller than that.
How can you tell? It's 20 feet tall.
Doesn't look like me at all. I don't know.
Well, yeah, you don't look like a giant cube.
Well, I don't know. There's something wrong with that piece right there.
Maybe it's me.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Anyway,
Maybe she's born with it.
let's go see if your sister knows where to get a Soulfire enchantment.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Oh my god. Okay. So, are you gonna talk to her? She's getting ready to close up shop.
What's her name again? Sorry.
Too many
Lurla.
references.
Lurla, please tell me you know somebody who can do soulfire enchantment.
She looks up. She looks up and down. Sees Smurrrrh. Kind of waves at Smurrrh.
I'm
Smurrrrh.
making this gesture.
She says, "Yeah, I'm sure I can get that. It's gonna take me a little bit, and it's gonna cost you, but yeah, we can have it done."
How much?
Oh, shoot, probably about 30,000.
Well, that's not going to happen.
That's
Tell me, are you good
bargain
with
price.
fighting wraiths?
Me, myself, fighting
Yeah,
wraiths?
just wondering, because that's what's going to come probably and overwhelm this town. Riclamin, it's not that crazy. Did you just?
Is that a threat, Colby?
No, I'm just informing her of what's going to happen if we fall in combat. She's going to have to fight the undead army that's coming this way.
Look, I still gotta pay the guy. You know, I mean, is it going to come out of my pocket? I don't. Modest
No, but I'm sure you can
businesswoman.
cut your finder's fee.
There's not much of a finder's fee to this. Look, lad. She grabs you by the ear, if you'll allow her, and pulls you down closer. It's not exactly on the level anyway. Okay.
Amazing. Then you should get me a sweet deal.
That's what you are getting, a sweet deal. Do you have any idea how you have to... It's to cast this shit, okay? I don't have many of those in my pocket.
It's the what?
It takes one of your profession, a cleric.
Why didn't you just say so? Who's the cleric that you know?
Look, I don't know him personally. I have people that know people. Okay?
Hey, Colby, don't you know a bunch of people? Aren't you a cleric? And you're like, can't you?
Apparently, I'm the least connected cleric on the planet.
That's why you know me. Yeah. That is what it is. That's why you have me around to help you out. So, like I said, 30,000, and just get it out of your friend over there. I know he's got it.
I'm not going to support you in your extortion.
Hey, now.
This isn't extortion. I'm trying to do here. You came to me.
I didn't even ask you. I asked you for the person that does it. I haven't asked you for it yet.
I can't give away all my contacts like that. What kind of businesswoman would I be?
One that has a cleric fighting the evils of undead for her?
I've got 3 of those.
Really? Because I could use their help.
It'll cost you.
That'll cost you.
If you happen to know, let them know. There's a crazy evil book down south that's planning to take over the world.
I've got 2 of those too. Okay, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I might have seen one once in an alley somewhere anyway. Look, I'm doing what I can for you here, Colby. I mean, you're my brother's friend and all, and I only see it right.
I'm doing this behind.
So, just for today, I'm sure I'll put in some of it myself because you are doing good work here, and I'll knock it down to 25. I'll put 5 of my own money in.
I think I'm going to shop around a bit.
You tell me how that goes. I'll see you here in a little while.
Okay. Hey, Rick, can I bum 30,000 gold forever?
What?
Forever.
Apparently, that's how much that costs for that enchantment.
That's good to know. That's a little pricey.
You're good for it.
What do you mean I'm good for it? I just gave you a sack full of diamonds the other day.
Exactly. And let's be clear, that was for Smurrrrh.
Okay, it was for Smurrrrh. Yes, it was. He doesn't know how much that costs. You know how much that costs.
I do. I ground every one of those little sons of bitches up to use it.
I don't have 30,000 hanging around.
I know, it's in your vault.
You don't know that.
Yeah.
Well, do you know anybody that could do it for cheaper?
Now, would Colby know that there's some kind of family inheritance or something to
I
that effect?
He said inheritance a couple of times, and he went away into a vault and came back with 25,000 gold and diamonds.
And a bunch
So
of shiny
Colby might be suspicious.
If that's what he keeps in diamonds, I can only imagine what he keeps in gold.
Yeah, pretty much. It didn't take him any time at all to go down there and get it. So yeah, Colby'd
you
be
know
like,
what? And with the amount of
Yeah.
servants and things like that, I'm sure Colby could put the
Well,
connection
it did actually take. It took more than a day.
oh,
The fact
yeah,
that anybody in, like, that would normally take in, like, weeks to secure that much.
Yep.
What guys? What are we looking for? What is this thing?
What thing?
he's
What are we
looking for
talking about?
Soulfire.
The thing you want, Colby. That's all the money and your
It's
Riclamin.
a wizard to do soul fire. Is it a wizard?
Cleric.
It's a cleric.
Cleric.
Actually, at this
Why?
point in time, I'm just looking for the name of somebody who can do it.
What is it? What is that? Is that what is soul fire? What are they doing?
Protects you
burn
from
souls
negative
as fuel.
energy.
They're putting magic on your thing. Is that what it's
Yes.
doing?
My armor, not my thing. Just
Well,
little
yeah. You sure?
Fire hose.
Maybe you want soul fire on that. I'm thrusting. That's the yes sound.
That's something I'd want to protect from negative energy.
I lean into like Rick, and I'm like, I think I might have broke him when I brought him back.
No, he's about the same.
He seems a little more lewd than I remember.
You weren't paying attention enough.
Possibly.
I think he's just been too busy with the actual fights and stuff. He needs some downtime.
Hey, now. I'll be the judge of that.
You need time for fun, Smurrrrh.
You doing
Fighting
air
is
quotes
fun.
with
What are
that?
you talking about?
Not all fighting's fun.
Well, I guess so. These weird monsters and stuff, I don't know. Soul fire. Soul fire. I'm flipping through my book.
Alright.
Even after he told you a cleric does it?
Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's a cleric.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, Smurrrrh's still looking, even though,
Oh.
There's other fire stuff in here.
Alright. Smurrrrh, you're flipping through your book and you do run across a permanency spell. And next to it, a list of the ingredients for wizard type enchants.
Yeah.
And rough calculations on cost.
Okay. I'm reading this off, mumbling.
You don't see anything in yours that comes anywhere near that cost.
I'm like, this permanency, is 30. Oh, that's pretty pricey, Colby. Oh. I don't know. Flip. I don't know. Maybe you should pray. Maybe that'll help. Maybe your moon goddess can, like, send it to you through magic or something. Didn't she give you magic things already? Your maze got all fancy.
How much
And-
money do you have on you?
Different-y.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Not 30,000?
Right. But how much do you have on you?
1,000?
Are you actually telling Riclamin how much money you have on you?
See everyone in the marketplace that carved the statue just gonna start looking a little.
I'll give him a hairy eyeball if I see that.
This is like metagaming. I'm just saying.
No, go ahead. If you're gonna do it out loud, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have about 1,000.
No, actually, I have more than that. One sec. Total currency I have on me is 4,400.
Gold? You only have 4,000.
Yeah.
And
happened
that
to the,
day,
like-
the Thieves Guild was born.
They're gonna get busted if they come anywhere within 10 feet of me.
Who's saying about you?
You see someone start inching towards you, and Lurla shoot her hand out.
I would growl at them if I noticed it.
Oh no, he was walking kind of towards you, but she just holds her hand out and just.
Lurla does that, yeah.
Put my hand in my mace and shake my head at them.
I point at him.
So you have 4,400. What happened to the 20,000 you had?
When did I have 20,000?
He didn't put it on his paper, and it fell out of his bag. And
When we first, okay, out of game for a second.
How do you think Lurla funded this town?
When we first came here, part of our mission was I wanted to secure my inheritance, and you guys helped me get here, so I gave you each 2,000 plat.
remember Donkey?
Yeah, what about Donkey?
Oh, I
Have
bought
you
all the
seen
stuff for
Donkey?
Donkey.
Yeah, but
That's what happened with Pimp My Donkey.
that happened before we got here.
Mm,
'Cause we
you're
sold
right. That
mine.
was the Dragon's Gold.
Yeah.
No, I still have my money.
You gave me how much plat?
2,000.
2,000.
2,000.
2,000 plat.
That's
Yeah.
20,000 gold. Yeah.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to figure out, like, how did I miss that?
Or where it went. When did that fall out of your pack? Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah, I didn't know our cleric had a drinking problem.
He's joined the Smurrrrh's gambling club. So the same place all Smurrrrh's money went for the first 10 episodes.
Okay, so let's go back in the game for a second. 4,400. What happened to the money I gave you?
Oh, my bad. I forgot to carry the one. I don't remember spending that
I
much.
swear.
I don't even remember him giving it to me, to be honest with you. So
I swear. Well, it's kind of the same way like I pictured it the first couple of games where y'all would divide the loot up and Riclamin would hand Colby a bag of gold. He'd take his bag of gold, he'd hand Smurrrrh, slap it, and it'd scatter everywhere. You know, oh. All right.
I can loan you 10, but
Interest. It's going to cost your church.
Just handing around the collection basket at the services.
yeah, let's use that diplomacy.
Colby then thinks, too, maybe there has been some collections going on at church. I wonder.
the 6 people in the city.
Oh, no, there's more people of that now. People are coming from Waterdeep, too.
Yeah,
It's starting to grow.
We started as 100 and some.
Guys,
You
I
know,
don't
Colby,
think we
if
need
you're
30,000 gold.
if
If we
you're-
can just actually find the name of a cleric that can actually do it.
If you're preaching to Lurla about how great you are in protecting the city, you think you might be doing that in your church services as well to the rest of the patrons,
That might then fork over money.
or at least your fellow clergy might be doing that.
Or riot and burn the town down, either one.
We
Still
got
missing
two
the point,
fire hoses
guys,
now,
like-
so we can solve that.
I don't need the money
Well,
if I can find somebody to just
3
do
fire
it.
hoses. I got a decanter. You have a
Hey
decanter.
Colby, maybe
he's got a
someone
fire
will
hose.
we'll trade a favor for a favor, you know.
Is this thing on?
When Smurrrrh says that, Lurla perks up and says, "Favors. Now, I do like to deal in favors."
Do I even want to know?
I do.
Riclamin's attention is
We could possibly use the protection of your church at some point. Maybe, it's always possible.
Oh, I love it.
Yes, I think I will get that for you in exchange for your assistance with my little fan club.
I'll give you protection of the church for a year.
A year. Oh, no. That I can't get that to dissipate in a year. I think that's going to last forever.
I don't know anything about you.
So long as we never break your
We'll
tenants while we're under your roof.
We'll renew the tenets of our agreement yearly to make sure you're not you're still within
The
what
guidelines.
the church can support.
Nice.
What the church can support. You know what? I think I like this, and we need to get this in writing, of course. Shall we? She points over towards the end.
Int check to realize if she's a shady character.
Hold on.
What's your int check for?
I want to know if she's if I think she's shifty.
You know she's shifty. Straight up.
Then
you know she is.
I'll say I didn't think that your type dealt in paper contracts. I thought your word was your bond.
Yes, my word is my bond. But we might need something later. You never know. What if something happens to you? Like, can I hold your whole church to it?
No.
There we go.
I don't speak for the Saloonites. I speak for this chapter in this town.
Oh, well, this chapter in this town always abide by what you set here.
What are you saying? Will it
What
always?
if something happens to you? What if something happens to you the moment you leave? What happened to my investment?
Your investment's going to save you from dying a horrible death in a couple of years.
If something happens to you the moment you leave, what if you trip? What if your donkey falls from the sky?
It's a gamble you'll have to take.
What I'm asking is, after your services and the tears have been shed, will they continue to hold true to your bargain? If you can guarantee me that, then yes, you have a deal.
Only a fool would guarantee something like that. I can't guarantee with stuff I can't control. Nor would I
But we can
decree
have in
something
writing
as
that it was your wishes.
What's that?
But we can have it in writing as your wishes, at least. That's all we're asking.
That's not going to happen.
Well, what does it cost you, really?
I don't know. I'm about to go risk my life to make sure that the people in this town aren't killed by an evil undead book.
He's got several towns to get to before he gets to us.
Right?
A couple
I
of those
believe
towns
you
are
remember
a
Quake?
couple of those
What was that?
towns are decimated.
All right,
Silver
I'll
Moons
level
and
with ya.
Runes.
I'll level with you. I was skimming off the top just a bit there.
A bit.
Okay, a lot. The actual material cost for your enchant would be about 16,000. The rest of it was just to grease wheels on the way there. But I'll still take that deal. I'll give it to you for 10,000, 6,000 of my own money if you can guarantee safety and sanctuary in your chapel, so long as we abide by the tenets of your chapel while we're there.
No.
He's not so good with deals. I don't know. You really don't know him that well. He's not good with deals.
You've already, I already can't trust you, so no, it's no deal.
Very well. I'll at least offer the 16,000 and no strings attached.
I just want the name of the person.
You know, I'd love to have it too.
Guys, let's go to Waterdeep.
Okay.
Yeah, I still got a few hours left.
So y'all leave.
Tighten up my coin purses on the way.
Right.
Lest I murder any more children.
Melt them. Not just murder, melt. It's all right. He got better.
You get to the portal square. It still says up there to Waterdorf.
To Waterdorf. I just like. Oh, what is it? What's it on?
It is on a. Actually, it's an iron plaque on the stone. Oh no! Wait a minute. I'm sorry. It says to Waterdorf and Ricky.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Can I break this?
Possibly.
Okay. I am going. It seems like I could possibly do this, so I'm going to attempt.
All right.
What do I got to do here?
Asunder.
What the hell is that? -4 on something?
No, your AC hits a 10, so you're probably just going to hit. Just don't roll a 1. And the next thing you have to worry about is breaking to its hardness.
Okay. So I'm doing like a swing at it?
Yep.
Regular. This is me, right? Yep, that's me.
All right. What's your swing? You're gonna have to read that off to me because I'm digging around in here.
46.
46. So yeah, is that a crit or just a swing?
It would be a crit for my weapon, yes.
Okay. It still is. It's still a crit, by the way. So
Okay.
yeah. No, you don't have to roll again. It is now just a crit. Let me find the table here. That is a particularly nasty sword. Oh, so let's see. This could potentially hardness. Where's it at? Sorry, man. Just give me a second. This is not in the where I would expect it to be. Sunder. Let's see.
Oh.
Really? Come on. Here's my player's handbook. There it is. Okay. That. You crit. Did you roll damage already?
No, I wasn't sure what I was supposed to do next.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your full damage. Times 2.
Okay.
Because you got the crit.
I will do that.
And I will find Sunder 158.
34.
34 total, or
34
then you double it? Okay. And it's already doubled and everything. Right?
Yep.
Okay. And with the magic of the sword, here we go. Sunder. Hardness. All right, then. There it is. A object. Got that. While this is going on, Smurrrrh, you see him pull out his sword and swing for the Two Waterdeep and Ricky sign. What is going through your head? Hopefully not his sword.
No. Hopefully not his sword. I'm just like, what the heck is he doing? I'm
Nothing.
thinking that there's maybe a spider on the sign, like Colby did a while ago with my armor.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of spiders in town today.
Yeah, there has been.
Just before we find out the thrilling conclusion to what happens to the sign to Water Dwarf, we are going to take a quick break. We will be back in a few minutes. Those of you on YouTube, tune in tomorrow. Don't forget to click a like and subscribe if you're enjoying. Leave us a comment. See you in a bit.